Welcome everyone and welcome to my What You Need to Know project. So this is my little project where I'm going to be making videos, and at the end of watching you will get to know something that you did not know. So today I'm going to be focusing on the formation of the new National Party of Grenada, the NNP. Now, the new National Party scored a resounding victory in Grenada's election of 1984. In December of 1984, the new National Party won 14 out of the 15 seats up for grabs in the House of Representatives. So this was a landslide victory. And at the time, the new National Party was not an established party. It was a newly formed party in Grenada. But this party was formed after the collapse and the chaos of the Grenada Revolution to prevent Eric Matthew Gary from ever tasting power again. It was also formed to prevent elements or remnants of the Grenada Revolution from holding office. So despite this party not being established, it was very successful. And of course, it received a lot of help, outside help, from influential people of high power. Now, the formation of the NNP had senior players, and one of the biggest players was the GNP, the Grenada National Party, which was established in 1956 and was led by H.A. Blaze, Hubert Augustus Blaze. And this party held power in Grenada from 1957 to 1961 and from 1962 to 1967. And these were the only times when Eric Gary's rule in Grenada from 1951 to 1979 was interrupted. Another major player in the formation of the NNP was the NDP, the National Democratic Party, which was led by George Brizan. And the third player was the GDM, the Grenada Democratic Movement, which was led by Dr. Francis Alexis. And this party was formed in Barbados. And there was one smaller player, the Christian Democratic Labour Party, which was headed by Winston White. But he later on withdrew because of disagreements. Now, the evolution of the NNP was not easy. It was not smooth. The first step in the process was in April of 1984, where they formed the TNT, Team for National Togetherness. This initial umbrella group included the GNP, the NDP, and the GDM. However, this fell apart because of disagreements. Now, the GNP and the GDM, this grouping was then renamed the Team for National Unity. Now, the seemingly inability of the moderate Grenadian parties to unite was viewed with concern by leaders of neighboring countries. And a lot of these leaders had supported the military action in Grenada to get rid of the Marxist-Leninist regime after the collapse of the PRG. Now, these leaders did not wish to see Eric Gary return to control the affairs of Grenada. And they also did not want to see the revolutionaries coming back. So, acting upon tradition and acting out of concerns, Prime Minister of Barbados, Tom Adams, James Mitchell of St. Vincent, and John Compton of St. Lucia volunteered their services as mediators in the whole negotiating process to get this political party going. Now, most reports show that the session finally produced the NNP on Union Island in 1984. So the Union Island was used as a place of negotiation, so there would be no interruptions. So the NNP was basically born in St. Vincent Territory, Union Island. It was in August of 1984. The neighboring prime ministers were present at the August 26th public ceremony in Grenada, at which the formation of the new coalition was announced. So this was the birth of the NNP. And you have to check the name that they gave the political party. NNP, New National Party. New because they wanted a fresh start. They wanted something like a renaissance in Grenada. National, they wanted broad appeal from all sectors, all corners of the country. And party signifying unity. And there you have it. New National Party. The NNP was formed in 1984 out of an amalgamation, parties coming together to try to get Grenada to return to a normal situation. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.